Welcome to What's My Recipe? Starring Peach Betty. Today's request comes from Madison of Farmington, Michigan.
Hi, Chef Morgan. I'm hoping you can help me find a recipe. It's a dessert that my great-grandma used to make. I don't remember too much about it. It's meringue-based for sure. I do remember her folding those big, fluffy egg whites into something else. Something crunchy, something dry. It could have been chopped nuts, it could have been breadcrumbs. I don't remember that part. I was young when I had it. And then she'd bake it in a pie shell, almost like a pavlova. She'd top it with fruit or whipped cream or whatever we had on hand. So if you can help me figure out what it was a pretty great recipe. Really basic ingredients, good for times like this when things are scarce. So let me know if you find anything interesting. Thanks.
Hi Madison, the recipe you're looking for is cracker pie, and I found it in one of my favorite cookbooks, Betty Crocker's Pie and Pastry Cookbook from 1968. It all starts with egg whites and baking powder. Make sure your egg whites are at room temperature. I only mix these until the baking powder is dissolved. The next ingredient is granulated sugar. I am slowly dumping it in as Sullivan taste tests. I am careful to add a little at a time to make sure that it has a chance to dissolve in the egg whites.
I did it!
Great job, Sullivan. Oh, wait, it's not time for the crackers yet. Now that's better. Now that we've got all of our sugar in there, it's time to turn our mixer on high. Ooh, check it out. Someone's ready to taste us. We have to wait.
Now let's try them.
That's right, they are nice and stiff and fluffy like a cloud. Some for Sullivan.
What do you think?
And some for Mom. Now it's time to add our last ingredient to our beautiful meringue.
Crumbs.
I have finely chopped pecans and smashed soda crackers. Once they're all dumped in, I then carefully fold them into our meringue. Once the crumbs are no longer visible, it is now time to put them in our pie dish covered in
butter.
Dump it all out into the pan and spread it nice and evenly.
This is more left over.
Of course, just for you. Excuse me. I have more to spread. Finish it off and give it a taste. That's good stuff. Now it's time to put it in the
oven.
Yep, here it goes.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful toasted meringue. Be careful, it's very fragile.
Oh no!
That's alright, we're gonna cover it up anyway. With some sliced strawberries, fresh whipped cream, and even more berries. No one will ever know. I can't wait to try this for myself. Now let's see what Sullivan thinks.
It's good.
It is good. Thank you so much, Madison, for sharing this recipe with us. I hope you enjoy it just as much as we did.
If you have a recipe you missed from your childhood, send Peach Betty an email. You might be the next one on What's My Recipe?